So everybody says, oh, gamification, that means we create a game. Well, not necessarily. We can use elements in games like strategic thinking. We can put it into the learning experience where it's not a game at all, but we're forcing the learner to think strategically. Or we're taking something like resource allocation. We're forcing the learner to think about how they're going to allocate resources. And those are elements from games that don't necessarily have to become a game. You can add those, points or whatever if you want to, but really it's taking things out of games and applying those to the learner experience. Core decision making with consequences, freedom to try it again and again until you get it right. The concept of replayability. Hey, if I go through this learning once and I go through it again, would be a totally different experience. So those kind of things are the best practices for taking a gamification situation and making it into really a meaningful learning event. Let's say we're doing a workshop and we bring core dynamics of games. So core dynamic is how you win a game. Maybe it's race to the finish, maybe it's outwit your opponent, maybe it's matching certain things. We say, okay, here's some core dynamics. Now here's some content. We want you to build to this core dynamic with this particular content, and we want you to solve for this problem. And we find that that challenge is really motivating to a lot of people, and people that have never designed games before, never thought about prototyping before, really get into that process because they know the pieces and now they're building on the pieces. We're assuming that if I tell you something once and quiz you on it 2 days later, you got it, we're done. So I think we really need to think about how can we force some deeper learning, and I think games allow you to do that. Think at the strategic level, think at the resource allocation level, think at the human level. So I think providing that kind of time for people to build things is a really great way to move learning and development to the next level. I think storytelling has really risen to the point of prominence. It's always been around, but now I think learning and development is really focused on that. So good videos tell a story. And I also think that good videos allow somebody to imagine what they could be doing or imagine what the right situation or scenario. So a good video that helps you as the viewer kind of paint a picture of what you're doing, involves you and immerses you in that story, I think works really well. So I've seen really well done interactive videos that bring somebody to a situation and then have them make a decision. And video, almost more than any other medium, allows for the emotional elements. I think video has a lot of really effective tools for immersing and engaging the learner. And I think video really is making a really good impact, all the way from really a simple person on the stage to a more elaborate, hey, come with me, I want to show you this, or help me, this person is sick. And those kind of elements, I think, really make video a powerful tool for learning.